baby. What's going on, everybody? It's your boy, Little Fat Mushy Toe, representing the WCIS. We can't inspire someone. OPP only promote positivity. Shout out to Waterbed Health. Shout out to Uncle Deep V. And shout out to the whole WCIS community. That's all about a unity. It's your boy. What's going on? Happy weekend. Happy Sunday. Hopefully, everybody's feeling good, feeling great. It's your host with the ghost, the moderator of good behavior. It's the mushy, Little Fat Mushy Toe. And stepped into the building. How's everybody doing tonight? Welcome to the show. We got a real good show. Make sure when you walk in, make sure you do me 2 favors. All right. What up, Joe the Pro on the IG? What's going on, bro? Streaming live on YouTube right now. Come on over to the YouTube. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure that you are hitting that notification bell, aka hit the thumbs up, aka the Arthur Fonzarelli. All right. How you doing, Joe the Pro? I hope everybody had a good weekend. Oh, actually, I hope everybody had a great weekend. All right. Everybody out there enjoying your football Sunday, the last weekend of the regular season. Everybody seeing what teams made it, what teams didn't make it, who's going to the playoffs, who's not going to the playoffs, who's the number 1 seed, the number 2 seed, who's eliminated, and who will be participating. All right. So tonight, we're talking about, I got a good topic for tonight. We're talking about work life. We're going to be talking about some of the best practices at work, the best supervisor or manager or boss you've ever had, the worst you've ever had, work relationships, if you got a work boo, if you met your lady at work, if you ever been involved with somebody at work. We're going to talk about all of those things. Hi, Geneve, I could fly. What up, Geneve is in the building. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? Hopefully you're feeling good, feeling great. Hopefully you home now. You know, hopefully you're not at work. Happy Sunday, all right? Hopefully everybody's feeling good. Also tonight we playing Uno. And we know who to go to Uno is. We playing Uno tonight. We playing online. We're going to have some fun playing Uno tonight. If anybody want to play Uno. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. I got to go turn the notifications off on my phone. Well, not notifications off, but I got to turn the volume down. All right. So, yeah, tonight we also going to be playing Uno online. So, if you got a PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, go download that Uno. We're going to be playing some Uno tonight. We're going to see who's going to get rotated. Somebody's getting rotated. It's not going to be me. All right. Hopefully everybody had a great weekend. So let's start the conversation off. Man, at work, there's a lot of do's and don'ts that we all know that we are supposed to do and we're not supposed to do. Relationships at work. That seems, like a lot of people meet their significant other at work. You spend a lot of time with people at work. You get to know them. You're working together. And, it's very easy to become attached to someone at your job, especially when you're working around that person every day. So, have you ever had any? I mean, I've had some work romances, and they never turned out good. It's never turned out good. I'll tell you that much. It's been fun from time to time, but never turned into anything long term or good. I wonder if anyone has anyone met their significant other at work, and if you did. Or, a past boyfriend or girlfriend at work. And how did it go? Now, if I go back in the days, let's see. I start my work life at GameStop, a.k.a. Funko-Land. It started off as Funko-Land, and then it went to GameStop. And at GameStop, yeah, I had a work boo. And no, it didn't work out. And I ain't gonna say no names because she might watch this stream. But it did not work out. It did not work out at all. I'm not gonna hold you. Did I actually? No, I had two work. Actually, whoa! I'm about to tell all my business. Hold on. We ain't gonna be telling all my business out here. At GameStop, I was younger, y'all. Hold on, I was younger, y'all. But I was involved with some people at my first job, and none of it ever turned out good. None of it. I wonder if it ever turned out good for any of y'all. All right. Everybody's watching. Welcome to the stream. It's your boy, Little Fat Mushy Tove, representing the WCIS. We can't inspire someone. OPP, only promote positivity. Shout out to Waterbed Health. Shout out to Uncle DV. So my first job, I was at GameStop, aka Funko Land. Shout out to my main man, Manny. My main man, Manny, gave me an opportunity. Me and my good friend, when we were younger, me and my good friend Corey, we went to GameStop, and we just on a wing and a prayer. We just went there to go fill out some applications, and I filled mine out. He filled his out. We both put them in at the same time. And fortunately for me, I got the job. You know, right after rest in peace to my Aunt B. Right after my Aunt B passed away, and I was really happy. You know, I've always been into games. I love video games. You know, and it was a really good job. It was a fun job. I enjoyed it. You know, I worked with a lot of good people. Shout out to Michelle, aka Christina. Shout out to Rosanny. Shout out to my main man, Dominican Rich, eating on cinnamon grits. Marilise, Rouge. Shout out to Eric. Shout out to Vanessa, my GameStop crew. Man, I had a good crew. Shout out to my main. Shout out to Keisha. Shout out to Samantha, if I'm not mistaken. Samantha, boy, she was tough on me. I remember them dreadlocks. Them dreadlocks was tough on me. I'm like, woman, if you don't get away from me, I know what the hell I'm doing. She was tough on me, y'all. I ain't gonna hold you. She was giving me this training, and she was like, okay, if someone comes into the store, what would you do? If they wanted to get a subscription, what would you do? What would you say? I'm like, whoa, hold on, wait. I don't even know what you're saying. Nevertheless, what I'm gonna say. I don't know. It was like some kind of, what up? Suitable Attires in the building. Welcome to the stream. We talking about best jobs you ever had, worst jobs you ever had, managers, great managers, bad managers. We talking about work relationships. You ever had a work bae, a work boo? We talking about, you know, we just talking about work in general, you know. We just talking about work in general. That's what we talking about tonight. And right now I'm talking about my first job. So I started off as a game advisor, and I didn't have, at first I didn't have aspirations of moving up. I was fine with just being a game advisor. I just wanted to get the idea of, you know, how to I'm a perfectionist, so I wanted to get good at being a game advisor. Luckily for me and the manager, Manny, we became pretty close. You know, me and him became best of friends. Actually, at first we became pretty close. Then we became best of friends, you know. And he saw something in me, and he said, you know what? I'm going to promote you to a key holder. I'm like, in my mind, I'm like, I was fine just being a game advisor. I'm still trying to figure that out. But if you want to promote me to key, that's fine. I'll take on the responsibility. I'll take the little bit of extra money too. You know, a little bit of extra money ain't never hurt. All right. So I got promoted, and now I'm a key holder. I went from game advisor to key holder. And, you know, the key holder position was about, you know, you had to come in and open the store, close the store, you know, do inventory, count the safe, count the registers. You know, you just had a little bit more authority. That's all. And I enjoyed it. You know, like I started to build a good team around me. I feel like Manny started to trust me. And he was a very competitive person. Very competitive. And at first I was like, I don't know if he's going to be hard on me when it comes to trying to sell these subscriptions and we had to sell like this cleaning kit and these subscriptions. Eventually the cleaning kit kind of phased out, but we were still selling the subscriptions. And, you know, we had a quota. We had to hit a certain number. And, you know, we weren't really that good at first. You know, we wasn't really that good at selling the subscriptions. But Manny kind of like challenged me. And he was like, look how many I could sell, Tove. I know you could sell as many as me. And that's all he had to say to me. That's all he had to say to little fat mushy Tove. I said, oh, it's on now, brother. Let's go. So I'm like, all right, I got to start selling these subscriptions now. And I remember one time he went on vacation. He said, Tovey, I want you to sell a certain number. I think it was maybe like 67. I think he wanted me to sell maybe like 40 in a week. And he came back from his week vacation. And I think I had sold maybe like 70. And he was like, oh my God, Tovey, how did you sell 70 subscriptions in a week? I said, because I thought you felt like I couldn't do it. And I wanted to give you 40 and then throw another 20 or 30. I don't know if it was 60 or 70 I sold. But I know I sold a whole lot more than what he thought I was going to sell. And once I saw how happy that made him, and I saw that he felt like now he had a partner in crime, somebody that he could depend on, somebody that he knew was serious about doing their job and doing it well, that instilled something in me that it still stays with me to this day. And I hope he watches this, because Manny, you really helped me. And I love giving people their flowers while they could still smell them. And Manny, you definitely helped me become the person that I am pertaining to work. You definitely helped me become the person that I am today. Absolutely, without a doubt. There is no denying that at all. You definitely helped me and shaped me into a leader. That's the better word. Manny helped shape me into a leader. And God bless him for that, because he didn't have to. Manny was so kind to me. He was like a brother to me. He would let me come to his house and watch the wrestling pay-per-views he had the he had the cable, the jailbroken cable box. We could go watch the wrestling pay-per-view. His mother was always so nice to me. That's when I first realized how family-oriented Spanish people were. I'm like, hold up. And I mean this in the kindest way, my Spanish brothers and sisters. I went to Manny's house. I said, hold up. Your mother gonna come bring you your plate? Oh, wait a minute. I never seen this before. She fixed him a plate, me a plate, everybody a plate. I said, hold up. This is what's happening in Spanish households? Shout out to Mama fixing the plates. She brought everybody a plate, and that food was delicious. I said, okay. All right, Manny, I see you, brother. I see it. But let me tell you, God bless him. God bless his mother, his father, his whole family. They treated me like family, and I my main man Quentin is in the building. What up, bro? What's going on, man? So right now we talking about besides, being an entrepreneur and having your own job, or creating your own business. What's the best supervisor or manager you've ever had at a job? What's the best job you've ever had? What's the worst job you ever had? Those are the things that we're talking about tonight, all right? So I want you to jump into that conversation with me. And if you want to jump into the stream and talk to me about it, it's all good. If you want to write it in the comment section, that's fine too. But that's what we're talking about tonight. The people in your work life, that's helped you become a better person in general, when it comes to I know that you have your own business, I know you do you're a barber and tattoos, but I want you to go back in time, all right? Rewind it back and tell me about when you had a job, who was your mentor? Who helped you? Who taught you? Manny was my mentor when I worked at GameStop. And eventually, going back to the story, so I was a key holder, and then he said, you know what, Tove, I think you're ready to be assistant manager. I think that's where he believed in me to be assistant manager. I'm like, okay, Manny, as long as you believe in me, bro, I'm with it 100%. If you believe in me, I'm with it. Let's go. Full speed ahead. All right. All right, let's get Quentin's comment up here. Worst job I ever had was Amazon, but it did tell me how much morale but it did tell me how much morale in your how much morale in your employees mattered. That's great. As long as you learn something from it, bro. As long as you learn something from it. Morale in your employees is super important. Me as a leader, as a manager, I always tippy toe a fine line between being strict, but also being kind and compassionate. And I've been able to live in that area and succeed in it, but it's not easy. It's not easy. You definitely have to pick the right people around you to live in that area. It's not an easy task because there's a lot of people out here. I tell people all the time, some people come to work, and some people come to work to get paid. You have to figure out who is who very early on. The people that are coming to work to get paid, you will see through their effort. But I don't want to get sidetracked. Let me get back to the story. So Manny says, okay, it's time for you to be assistant manager. I'm like, okay, I'm with it. Let's go. If you believe in me, I'm with it. So now I become assistant manager, and shout out to Michelle because Michelle was there before me. And she still helped me. She showed me so much love. Michelle, aka Christina, I'm gonna tag you in this just so you can see, so you can hear this for yourself. But you don't know how much that meant to me because you were there before me, and I'm like, damn, you gonna promote me ahead of Michelle? And she was there before me. She helped train me. But he was like, no, Toby, I think you'd be, I think you'd be better assistant. I think you'd be better suited as assistant manager. And I'm like, okay, Manny. I just don't want to destroy the morale because we had a good team and we rallied around Manny. And now, he's starting to transition himself out of that position because I know that he was about to get transferred to Cross County. It was another store, another GameStop, up in Yonkers. So I'm like, I don't know if they're going to give the store to me. I don't know if they're going to bring somebody else in. But I just didn't want to rock the boat. I didn't want to cause any problems. But he said, no, I'm going to go with you. And that's the direction I want to go in. And Michelle supported me. She was just the best. And when I became manager, I made sure that she was assistant manager. No, I take that back. She was still a key holder. She said she didn't want to be assistant manager. I take that back. I want to keep it strictly facts. She said she didn't want to be assistant manager. She was fine being a key holder. But she helped me out so much throughout all of those months that I was transitioning from key holder to assistant manager to manager. I don't know what I would have done without her. Her, Kimberly, Rosanne, Marilise, Vanessa, me, my man Kay, my man Dominican Rich eating on cinnamon grits, and my man Eric, my man Eric. We had a squad. Once Manny moved on to Cross County, they brought in somebody else. Shout out to my man. I'm going to hit y'all with a name. My man Frank. Ashy Larry's in the building. The fourth hostman's in the building. What up, Ashy Larry? What's going on, my brother? Welcome to the stream. So my man Frank Lopez. Now, look, I ain't trying to get nobody in trouble, but Frank, I was like, Manny, hold up. You gonna bring Frank in and put him as the store manager over your boy? I said, I don't think this is gonna be a good idea, Manny. He said, nah, he has the drive. Now, this is the one time Manny was dead wrong. I'm gonna call you out on this, Manny. I'm gonna call you out on it, Manny. I hope you watch it. I hope you watch this one day. I said, wait a minute, Manny. You gonna bring in Frank and put him as a store manager? He said, yeah, I think you could learn a lot from him. Now, mind you, Frank was bringing the girls in. He brought the girls in for interviews, took them into the back room. And look, I ain't no dry snitch. I ain't even a wet snitch. But some things was going on in that back room that was not supposed to be happening. And I'll tell you one thing. Frank walked out of the store and clink, clink, clink. That's all I'm going to say. Clink, clink, clink. I ain't no snitch, fool. But yeah, he walked out. Yeah, he was doing some things and the cops had to get involved. It was crazy. And I was like, Manny, you should have hollered at your boy. Manny, you should have hollered at your boy. Shout out to my man Ashy Larry's in the building. What up, Ashy Larry? I said, Manny, you should have hollered at your boy. And then, yo, quit. I ain't trying to be no snitch, but Frank Lopez, I mean, it's a lot of Frank Lopez out there. Don't go look for him, y'all. Hopefully he's a changed man. I mean, it was all allegations. But nah, he never came back, though. Frank was a good dude, but yeah, he had a little sneaky ways about him. And I don't know what was going on. All I know is the girl came running out and he was sweating. The girl came running out from the back of the store, and Frank came back out to the front, and he was sweating. I don't know if he was sweating from doing something. I don't know if he was sweating from being nervous. But I'm going to tell y'all what I saw with my own 2 eyes. The girl came running out. She just ran right out the store. I said, oh, that was odd. Yo, that was odd. Yo, on guard, that was odd. She said, oh, Spanish girl too. Pretty Spanish girl. She said, oh. I said, okay. Damn, that must have been a tough interview. Oh, man. I said, yo, that must have been a real tough interview. Maybe I don't think she got the job. I should not be laughing at this. Because I don't know what Frank did to that girl. But it was, I mean, yo, this is not a laughing matter, but, you know, I'm just trying to sprinkle some entertainment on the story. So, so Frank come back out, he's sweating. I look at him, I'm like, yo, I don't even want to know what happened. I just got back on the register. Hey, how you doing? So, what you want, that Resident Evil 2 or you want the Resident Evil 3? Maybe the next day. Ooh, boy, the cops was right at when we opened the door, they was waiting for, Frank came in. He wasn't there. They came in early. He wasn't there. So they left. They came back. Frank was there. And they was like, we need to talk to him for a minute. They went in the back. Hold on. I see Fatty known you. Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait. Charlotte, what's going on? Wait a minute. I know who you are. Well, wait a minute. Hold on. I see Fatty known you since little and Mama Gladys and Mama Boosie. Shout out to Mama Gladys and Mama Boosie. What's going on, Charlotte? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. It's your boy, Little Fat Mushy Tove. All right. Don't call me Fatty, though. Hold on now. Wait a minute. Charlotte, don't come up on here calling me Fatty. I ain't no Fatty. It's Little Fat Mushy Tove. You got to call it by the right name now. But what's going on? God bless you. Thank you for tuning in. I'm just playing with you. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. It's the WCIS. We can inspire someone. OPP, only promote positivity. Shout out to your boy, Waterbed Hev. Shout out to Uncle DV. And I am your boy, Little Fat Mushy Tove. All right. So back to the story. So I said to Manny, Manny, you should have hollered at your boy. You should have gave me the opportunity. And he said, you know what, Tove, you right. And then we had a district manager. His name was Robert Moulon. Yo, my memory is on point. I'm just letting y'all know. I'm 46, but my memory is on point. Robert Moulon said, you know what, Tove, we're going to go with you, bro. We believe in you. We did make a mistake, and we're going to go with you going forward. I said, okay. And then I became store manager. Manny gave me his blessings, and he said, you know what, Tove, I want to see you succeed. I want you to do better than with this store than what I did. And I took those words to heart. I took them seriously, and I wanted to. And I told Manny this plenty of times because it was always like a competition. Who could sell the most? Who could sell the most subscriptions? Who could sell the most cleaning kits? Who had the highest, used game sales and all these things? I said, Manny, I love you, my brother, but now that I'm in charge and this is my store, I gotta whoop your ass, bro. Or I gotta whoop your ass or die trying, bro. And it was a healthy competition. And I remember we went to Texas. We went to the managers conference in Texas, and I think that might have been the first time I ever got on a plane. Me and Manny went to Puerto Rico, and he took me to meet his family, and we all, I know Manny, like, I'm gonna tell y'all for real, like, all jokes aside, like, Manny treated me like a brother. He really did. Manny treated me like a brother. He really, really did. His family treated me nice. And I love Manny. Like I will always cherish those days. because he was nothing but a great mentor. Bad girl is in the building. What up, bad girl? Yes, bad girl. We playing Uno tonight. Anybody got that PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5? Y'all got some time on your hands? Yeah, he was conducting them backdoor interviews and he got busted, bro. He got busted. Yes, bad girl. We are playing Uno tonight, right after the show. So I'm gonna say maybe around like 8:30. 8:30. I think that'll be a good time to end the show, unless anybody's gonna jump up on the show with me. Then the show might go a little bit longer. But 8:30, that's what I'm eyeing right now, you know. So damn, my story is a little long-winded, but you know, I'm trying to paint a picture for y'all. So now I'm the manager. I told Manny, like, look, Manny, I love you, bro, but you know, now you got some real competition. You done created your worst enemy and your best friend all in the same person. Because now that it's my store, it's time to go, bro. And you know, being in charge and being it, you know, people don't understand the responsibility of being in charge and being the person who hires people, being the person who's responsible for how much money is in someone's pocket, being responsible for their schedule. Those are things that I don't take lightly. Those are things that I take great pride in making sure that I try to take care of the people that take care of me. I am not a boss. A boss, I believe, sits on high and points down low and tells everybody, you do this, you do that. And some people have paid the cost to be the boss, but that's not the type of leader that I am. That's not the type of person that I am. I'm the type of person where even if I'm the leader, I want to be shoulder to shoulder with you. I want to be on the front line with you. I don't want to flex my authority on anyone. I want us to work together as a team. The only time it's time for me to flex my authority is when you're not doing what you need to do or when you're putting my job in jeopardy. And I had to learn, that was a very, very important lesson that I had to learn, is you cannot put your job in jeopardy trying to be kind and considerate to other people and help them save their jobs. Luckily at GameStop, I never had that problem. I had such a great team. My team rallied around me. I had people that worked at my store with me, became roommates, became best friends. I mean, I've always liked to treat Jersey Devils in the building. What up, Jersey Devil? Jersey Devils in the building. What up, Jersey Devil? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. All right. Anybody want to jump in the stream? Y'all feel free. Y'all just let me know. Y'all got to do it. Come and knock on my door. I've been waiting for you. All right. We also playing Uno tonight. So don't skip out on getting rotated. Ooh, rotated. Don't be afraid, y'all. All right. So once I became store manager, I said, all right. You know, I had a great team around me. Manny trained me properly. And like I said, a lot of the things that he instilled in me, I definitely keep with me to this day. That camaraderie, that sense of teamwork. It kind of like he gave us like us against the world type mentality. And it was really good because it fit us perfectly because we was in the South Bronx, Fordham Road. No, I mean not Fordham Road, 3rd Avenue. And you know, for those of you who are not from New York City, no disrespect, because I'm from Harlem, but I live in the Bronx. But 3rd Avenue, you know, not the most lucrative place in the world. Not where there's not a lot of, a lot of people don't have a whole lot of money, so it was going to be difficult to really thrive and succeed at that store. But we became one of the top selling. We had to sell these Game Informer subscriptions, and we became like the top selling Game Informer. Like that was a big deal back then, because the Game Informer came with a discount card, and the discount card would help kind of make people lean towards buying used games instead of new games, because the discount card would give you 15% on all used games. So we were really good when it came to selling used games and selling the discount card, the subscriptions, to the point where we was like top 10 in the company, and people couldn't believe it because we was on 3rd Avenue in the Bronx. Supposedly where all the poor people is at. Well, not supposedly, where all the poor people is at. But we made it happen, you know, and I'll be honest, like those days shaped me. So it shaped me. It really did. And this is when I was like 20, 21. So yeah, it was like really, I was really young at that time. And I totally went off topic, but yeah, at GameStop, I had some work bulls. I ain't gonna lie to you. I had some work bulls. I ain't gonna name no names because you know some of them are married now. Some of them, you know. Wait a minute, do all of them have kids? Yeah. They all got kids. But not your boy. Shout out to not having no kids. Shout out to not having no... Wait a minute, hold on. Let me really think about that. Yeah. Yeah, they all got kids. Shout out to all of them having kids. All right. Shout out to y'all having kids. But not your boy. Your boy ain't have none. So also, how's the microphone sounding? I invested in a new microphone. Nah. That's not. No. Hold on. Nah. Frank was giving them ultimatums like, look, you ain't getting a job unless you do the job. That wasn't. A lot of the times I was the victim. Yo, actually, I ain't gonna hold you. A lot of the times I was the one that should have called human resources. I'm like, oh my God, what are you doing to me? Hey, you ain't supposed to do that to me. Hey, wait a minute. But obviously I didn't call human resources. But even through all of that, even through having, you know, work bulls, it was still all good though. It was still all good. We still all managed to work together. We didn't have no issues. We didn't have no beef. Actually, two of the co-workers that worked with me during that time, they actually got married and got, let me not say got, they have, act like you've been taught something, Toby. They have 3 kids, 3 children. They have 3 children. That's how you're supposed to say it, Toby. Not they got 3 kids. Come on now. They have 3 children. And they met working at my store. Yeah, it was a lot of work romances going on with that staff. Yeah, it was. It's at a certain point, like everybody was. But hey, we were young. Hey, you know, I don't even think it was no human resources. We was young. We ain't know no better. But then, but yeah, Manny was definitely the best manager that I ever had. He was, because he taught me a lot, and he taught me a lot about teamwork, camaraderie, how to build a great team. He taught me how to be competitive without it becoming toxic. He treated me like a brother. You know, he invited me to his wedding. He actually met his wife at GameStop. He did. You know, he definitely did. So those are good times, good days, you know. Then I moved on and started working at Starbucks. I was at Starbucks for a long time, over 10 years. So yeah, I had some work bulls there too. You know, but at Starbucks, I was always a shift supervisor, but I wasn't until I didn't become, all right, let's see what my man Ashley Larry said. Work romances are inevitable in a lot of places. That's why some businesses frown upon them. It can be detrimental to making the bread for the boss. That's true. Shout out to Ashley Larry. That's true. But sometimes it's like you said, it's inevitable. It's very hard to it's gonna be, but so what? You can't deny love sometimes. That's very true. That's very true. You also sometimes can't deny lust. Love or lust. You sometimes both are very undeniable. Very undeniable. Now, as I've gotten, through Starbucks, yeah, I dealt with I had some. They wasn't like work booze. I had like legitimate girlfriends that I worked with. I worked with at Starbucks. Once again, I ain't gonna say no names, but yeah, I had legitimate girlfriends. It was all types of love triangles and drama and now going into Starbucks, I had some good managers. Shout out to my first manager at Starbucks. Her name was I'm just gonna call her Miss Silva, and she definitely had her ways, but she always showed me nothing but love. You know, like she always, she always showed me nothing but love. She never really. I seen her, I seen her ways come out with other people, but they never really came out towards me. Like we used to go to Great Adventures. All of us went to Great Adventures as a store. You know, I think we went maybe like 2 or 3 times. She pretty much she left me alone. She knew that she knew that I was there to work. She knew I had the right intentions, and she knew that I was good for the store. You know, a lot of people like working with me, and that made me feel really good because now I went from the leader of the team working at GameStop to a part of a team, and it was good to learn that too. My man, diamonds are forever, and so is Rich Hunter's in the building. Woo! What up, Rich Hunter? Welcome to the stream. Coming to you live from 37,000 feet. Bro, where are you at, bro? Where are you at? Shout out to my man, Rich Hunter's in the building. What's going on, bro? Welcome to the stream. We talking about work. We just talking about work in general. Best jobs you've ever had, best managers you've ever had, worst managers, worst supervisors, work romances. We talking about everything that goes along with having a job, going to work, interacting with people. Oh, shout out. Yo, first of all, be safe, my brother. All right, be safe. Let me check the IG, make sure ain't nobody on IG. All right, be safe, number one. And number two, enjoy yourself. Have a great trip. Wherever you going, bro, whether you going to or coming from. I hope you had a great trip, or I hope you're going to have a great trip. All right, my brother? Either way, enjoy yourself and have a great time, all right? I don't know on the plane how much you're going to be able to join into the conversation, but that's what we're talking about tonight, all right? Also, anybody that want to play Uno with us tonight, just let me know. We'll be going live on Uno at, I'm going to say 8:30. I'll be on here till 8:30 tonight, you know, telling my work stories. Okay. Shout out to Miss Hunter. All right. The the newly wedded Miss Hunter. Shout out to the newly wedded Miss Hunter. All right, let's go. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. Happy birthday. All right. So yeah, moving into working at Starbucks. Shout out to my cousin Mike. All right, because my cousin Mike, he worked at Starbucks also, and that's why to this day, anytime Mike needs me, I always try my best to help him in any situation that I can if it's within my power. Because when I lost my job at GameStop, my cousin Mike literally said, Tove, come to the open house, bro. I got you. And I ain't gonna hold y'all. I didn't know what I was gonna do. I was like, Lord, I lost my good job at GameStop. And it wasn't the greatest job, but at my age and at that point, it was a really good job to me, you know. And I was like, damn, I lost my job over some bull-ish. And he said, Tove, come to the open house, and I got you. And I went to the open house, and the next day I got a call back saying that I could start the next week. And I know that Mike had some influence on that because he was there and he was close with some of the district managers, and he's the one that suggested I interview with the store manager that I ended up being hired by. And I know that he told her, look out for my cousin. I know he did it. I know he told her, look out for him, Tovey Wall. And she was, because soon as I sat down, she was like, oh, you're Mike's cousin. So I knew that he had already spoke to her about me. And he saved me. He saved me, because at that point, it was tough. I'm not going to hold you. It was tough. Life was tough. I was in the midst of having to take care of Eric, in the midst of, finally having my own apartment where I was in charge of taking care of all the bills and making sure that everything was good. And if Mike wouldn't have been there for me, I don't know what I would have done, y'all. I don't know. I'm going to look right into the camera. I don't know what I would have done without you, Mike, for real, bro. So shout out to my cousin, Mike G. I love you, my brother. God bless you. And I'm always here for you. I'm always here for you because you helped me when I needed it. And I've never really been in a position where I've needed a lot of help from people. I don't really like asking for help. I've never had any type of assistance, but he assisted me. If I could say one person assisted me, it was him. It was him. I mean, don't get me wrong. Other people have assisted me, but not at that crucial moment. He assisted me at a crucial moment. And I hope he watches this and sees that I'm saying this. I mean, I've said it to him personally, but I want him to hear it out loud and on the show. Because we talking about work drama, we talking about work romances, we talking about all of that. And there was no drama. I mean, no, it was some it was some drama at Starbucks. It was nothing but drama at Starbucks. All types of drama. They could have made you want to talk about a reality TV show? Boy, oh boy, they could have made a reality TV show at those Starbucks. The things that was going on with the managers, the things that was going on with the supervisors, things that was going on with the baristas. Oh man, it was scandalous. Talk about you and me. It was scandalous, y'all. Scandalous. I ain't gonna get into all of those stories. We're gonna let the guilty remain in the shadows. All right. But working there taught me how to rally a team around me in a more hectic environment. Oh, I love you, baby. Not like I love my guitar. Laura Guitar's in the building. What's going on, Laura Guitar? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you're feeling good, feeling great. Welcome to the WCIS. We can inspire someone. Everybody's watching. Let me know what's the best or worst job you've ever had. Who's the best manager or supervisor you've ever had? All right. Give them their flowers. All right. So the first manager I had at Starbucks, she was cool. She was cool. I actually love you more, little brother. All right. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. All right. When you put a man and a woman together for over 10 plus hours, it's bound to be some things going on. That's true, because a lot of times you spend more time around your coworkers than you do with your significant other or your family, depending on the type of hours that you work. And that's why affairs usually start at the workplace. And it was getting sticky like glue at Starbucks. I ain't gonna hold you. It was some things going on. It was some pregnancy tests need to be taken. It was some pregnancy tests needed to be taken at Starbucks. I ain't gonna hold you. But yeah, I mean, we had everybody had their their little crushes. Everybody had their little moments. And I moved to a lot of different stores at Starbucks. I was all over the financial district in New York City here in my Starbucks career. I can honestly say the first Starbucks manager I had was a woman, and me and her got along really good. She transferred me over some bullish, but we got along really good. She transferred me over some bullish, but we got along really good. The boot knocking baristas, yes, them boots was. Josh Williams is in the building. What up, Josh Williams? Josh Williams in the building. What up, Josh Williams? Welcome to the stream. Gotta go take down your good month. What up, bro? So, yo, what's the best job, worst job you ever had? What's the best supervisor or manager or boss you ever had? Who was your mentor when it comes to your work life? You know, who was your mentor? For me, my work mentor, my first mentor was my main man, Manny. My main man, Manny, definitely was my first work mentor. Then I had another mentor at Starbucks. His name was Jason Chu. Master Chu. You know? Me and Jason Chu got along really good, and he was trying his best to help me get promoted. He really was. Jason Chu was a Starbucks genius. He was a Starbucks genius. He had it down to a science. He should be up in the main office by now. I don't know if he still works for Starbucks. I gotta hit him up and ask him. But Jason Chu was my second mentor. And he helped me a lot too. Because me and him worked really well together, because Jason Chu, he was no, not your government, your government. Or your government. Gubment. Government. Shout out to the government. Jason Chu, me and him got along really good, because at work I'm very serious. When people that work with me come and watch, or used to work with me, come and watch me on this screen, on my streams, acting silly, laughing and singing and joking around, they like, who the hell is that? Oh, you just reminded me of somebody. Shout out to my man Ronald Flowers. Or was it Ronald Jones? I think it was Ronald Jones. All right, I take that back. It wasn't Ronald Flowers. I'm sorry. Shout out to my man Ronald Jones. He was also a part of our team at GameStop. I forgot about him. God bless him. He had to quit. He quit on his own because he was so heavy into his religious beliefs that he didn't feel comfortable selling video games that had anything to do with killing demons. So he said he had to quit for his own religious beliefs. Shout out to my man Ronald Jones. I hope he out there. Actually, no. Let's cut that off. For my man Ronald Jones, this is what I'm going to play. I'm going to play this one right here. All right, let's see. My man Ashley Larry. Let's see what Ashley Larry had to say. Worst manager, Ronald F. Won't mention his full government. Dude had a real small man complex. Almost got dealt with on multiple occasions by multiple employees. Damn, he sounded like a Jehovah. Yes, he was. He was a Jehovah's Witness. Absolutely. And he quit, and I respect him. Shout out to my man Ronald Jones and Ronald F. Don't get dealt with, bro. I hope you learned your lesson. You little small mother. I ain't gonna curse. This is a family show. But don't be having that Napoleon complex. I had a district manager that had a Napoleon complex, but I ain't gonna speak his name either. Because I'm just not gonna speak his name. Shout out to him though. Yeah. That's all I'm gonna say. Yeah. The peace. The peace. Yeah, the peace. Damn, yeah, he was a Jehovah's Witness. But yeah, I had to respect it. He was one of our best. Boy, he was one of our best sellers. He could sell water to a well. He got fired like the most shady Frankie, baby. My man Frank out here, he was doing them backdoor interviews. All right. Hold on, my man Josh said, bruh, my entire family Jehovah's Witness. Sounded familiar as hell. Man, I didn't get a Christmas tree until I was 21. Okay, well, do you still practice being a Jehovah's Witness, or have you, I mean, I don't want to, you can answer that if you like. I don't want to, want you to put your business out there if you don't feel comfortable, but Has your religion ever stopped you from having to stop you from being able to keep a job? Okay, you said no. Okay. Um, have you ever, bro? I'm an open book. I feel you. I feel you, Josh. You know, and I appreciate your transparency. But out of respect for you, bro, I gotta, I have to make sure that, because I start asking questions and then I forget, like, we streaming live. Some people may not feel comfortable, being asked about their religion. So I have to be respectful to you. If I expect you to be respectful to me and be respectful to the people on the show, then I got to be respectful to you. You feel me? You got to practice what you preach. If I'm going to sit up here and talk about positivity, I got to treat everybody with the type of respect that I would want to be treated with. So working at Starbucks, it definitely taught me how to become a part of a team and, lead a team and lead a much more diverse team, because at GameStop, I was able to pick my team members. At Starbucks, I had to work with whoever was hired. Hold on. I won't take your subject over, but I had some crazy transitioning moments. That's a whole show right there, bro. Well, you got to come on the show and talk to me about it, bro. Maybe not tonight, but yeah, you got to hit me up and let me know. I mean, the show is not the show is for all of us, bro. I want everybody to be able to tell their story and inspire other people. There may be other people that felt like they wanted to transition away from a certain religion. So that's why I rock with you. Thank you, bro. God bless you for that. And that's why I rock with you, bro. The show is for all of us. Like I said last week, the show is for all of us. I just pay for everything. I pay for the new mic. I pay for... Look, it don't make a difference. It don't make a difference. I just want everybody to, I think that this is something that a lot of people can enjoy. A lot of people want to get into streaming and maybe they don't know how to start. But the best way to start is just cut the camera on and start talking, I've had problems with, like, what am I going to talk? But now, like, I done got used to it. So I just turn on the camera and I can just talk. I can just go. I don't feel like I'm having no moments where I don't know what to say. I'm just going, I'm just talking. And hopefully, people can learn something from it. I can learn something from other people. Mr. Anderson. What up, bro? My man Knowledge is in the building. Is it worth hanging in there at Bucks T? My child is working there. Depending on the store that he's at, you can make a lot of money at Starbucks, depending on the type of where the store is at, and how far up he goes, how far up the ladder he goes. So yeah, it's worth it. It's a great company. They treat their employees right. If you're doing what you got to do. I mean, I've known people that's worked there for 20 years and they making good money, buying houses. It just wasn't for me because I'm not an early person. I'm not a morning person. So I was like, look, once I got promoted to assistant manager. Also, I don't want to leave out after Jason Chu. I don't want to leave out my main man, Ramsby. Me and Ramsby, bro, look, I rocked with Ramsby. Ramsby is a really good dude. You see him 20 hours a week. Yeah, tell him to stick with it. How old is he? Ramsby was a good dude. He treated me from day one. Ramsby's a big football player looking dude. Like, big, muscular. He look like he should be in the WWE. He look like he should be playing in the NFL, A good dude, very charismatic. Very 26. Yeah, tell him to stick with it for maybe like 2 more years. And if he don't get into management, at 20 hours a week, he can't be a manager. But yeah, tell him to shoot for assistant manager and he can make some good money. It's good to have on his resume, especially the higher up he goes. Ramsby, a good dude, charismatic. The ladies used to come into the store. He was like Ramsey's a real alpha male. I don't have no ego. I don't have that, I'm so confident in myself that I don't play into that energy. So I'm walking in, I'm like, I don't know how me and Ransby gonna get along because I ain't with this alpha macho man ish. But let me tell you, that's why you don't judge a book by its cover. Ransby was just the most kindest, funny, down to earth, real dude that I've one of the realest dudes I've ever worked with. You know, he treated me like I was the one with the muscles. My man Ransby treated me like I was the one with the muscles. You know, he never like he showed me respect and we got along so good. He was a Knicks fan, I was a Bulls fan. He was a Giants fan. I'm a 49ers fan. So we had a built-in rivalry. We would come in and shoot the ish, laughing, joking, and you know, he's the one that got me promoted. You know, and I learned a lot from him. He's a good dude. He hired Hev for me. I said, yo, Ransby, hire my man Hev. You know, I got somebody that need a job. And he hired Hev. That's when Hev was working with me at Starbucks. You know, shout out to my man Ransby. Good dude. You know, good dude. You know, treated me with nothing. Like he could have, with him being the boss, the manager, he could have treated me real, you know. He could have treated me however he wanted to, you know, because he was the alpha male. I'm the new guy coming in. And don't get me wrong, I got my attention too. Oh, that's why I like working with Tovi now, Ransby. We ain't worrying about you. I'm like, nah, don't say that. Don't say that, please. Don't do that to me. Don't put me in this position with this dude. I don't want that. I'm just trying to become assistant manager so I could get to this paper. But nah, he never took it that way. And we was able to coincide, and not only coincide, people could see how close me and Ransby got. And still to this day, I still got nothing but love for my man Ransby. Shout out to Ransby. I don't think he's gonna see this, but he bought when we started the show. Ransby bought the hoodie. Like he supported us. He really did. He planned something for me and when I was for my birthday, and you know, we all took Ransby out one time and they took me out one time. Like Ransby was a good dude, and he was a good mentor too. He had his ways too though. Like I ain't gonna say nothing, but he had his ways too. Shout out to my man Ransby. You know, nothing but love to Ransby. But yeah, the reason why I had to eventually leave Starbucks because I knew deep down inside your brother Tove ain't getting up at no 4 in the morning to be nowhere at 6 o'clock. I'm telling you right mother effing now, I'm not getting up. And that's what you had to do as a manager. You had to be there at least by 6:30, 7 o'clock in the morning. And my store was in the financial district. I lived in the Bronx. I mean, I had to get up at like 4:30, 4:45 to be there by 6. I said, nah, that's not happening. I said, if I could be assistant manager or a manager and I could come in at 12, I'm with it. But if not, here's my resignation. Here is my resignation. I couldn't do it. And I knew I couldn't do it. So I didn't want to keep wasting people's time. So eventually once I became assistant manager, I realized like this ain't for me. It's not for me. I'm not gonna pretend like it's for me, and I'm not gonna try to force it to be for me. You know. And then I moved on to another company called Managed by Q, and that is the company that really opened my eyes, and that's where that's why I am in a good spot right now. All the things that I learned at that company is what got me in a good spot right now. Push the lattes to the OZ. T to the OV. They used to push the lattes at the OZ. Yo, I'm telling y'all right now, don't be going up into Starbucks and ordering them crazy ass drinks. I want a triple shot latte with 2 scoops of sugar with green matcha, foam to halfway, and cinnamon. Look, don't do that to them people. Don't do that to them people. Don't do that to them. I'm telling you, it's annoying. It's the worst. Them frappuccinos, Lord have mercy. Yo, I still have nightmares about making frappuccinos and not getting them right. I don't have nightmares. I'm being dead serious right now. I don't have nightmares. But when I do, it's always about Starbucks. What up, Sabrina? What's going on, Sabrina? Hold on. Sabrina's from... she's not watching no more. I wasn't even paying attention to the IG. Damn, I wasn't paying attention. But Sabrina's from my Managed by Q family. That's one thing I would hate to do. Travel to work every day by subway, or taxi, or bus. I have to drive myself. In New York City, you wouldn't want to do that. Not in New York City when you try to find some parking. No, you would not. You got to stick to Texas and California for that, Ashley Larry. You do not want to do that in New York City. It's people that have cars in New York City and still don't drive to work. They only use their cars on the weekend because the city is so crowded. You're going to have to pay $40 a day for parking. So trust me when I tell you, no, my brother, not in NYC. Yes, Ashley Larry. Yeah, trust me. You're not going to want to drive. Who's paying $50 a day to park, yo? If you drive to your job and you work in the city in New York City, that's what you're going to have to do. Because you ain't going to find no parking. And your ass going to get a ticket. You're going to get a ticket. Trust me when I tell y'all. It's crazy. It's crazy. It is crazy. All right. So then moving on. And don't get me wrong. Like I've had girlfriends that I've met at work. Like work is... Anybody that's watching, like, have y'all ever legitimately had a girlfriend that worked at work? Like, from your job? Have you met, like, been involved in, not just like a fling, I'm talking about, like, a legitimate relationship? Yeah, Knowledge, it ain't no joke. Knowledge, you playing Uno with us tonight, bro? You jumping on Uno at 8:45. All right, I'm gonna jump on. I'm gonna get off of here at 8:30, but we'll have the Uno set up by 8:45. You know, we gotta give people time to get up on there, set up the chat, everybody jump in. All right, so let me know. All right, let's get it. All right. All right. Anybody else? If y'all got PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, go download that Uno and come play some Uno with the WCIS COMM-UNITY. All right. All right. Cheeks will get rotated. You have to stream the rotation of the cheek. All right. I'm gonna record it and then stream it afterwards. I gotta figure out how, because see, the thing is, I don't want to stream it. Let me shut up. It's been a minute. We was playing last week. I got rotated. Knowledge, I got rotated, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. But they jumped me. I got jumped too. I ain't gonna hold you. BX the Great One, if you watching or if you lurking in the background, bro, we playing again tonight, all right? We playing teams tonight. We gonna play some teams. We gonna play some singles. We're gonna have a good time, all right? So if y'all want to come and join the stream and play some Uno with us, let me know. We'll be going up onto the Uno around 8:30, 8:45, all right? So anybody want to play, just let me know. Come on over to the stream. I'll probably keep the IG live while I'm playing. I might keep the stream live. I could do that. I could keep the stream live while I'm playing. I might do that. Yo, I still owe her. Nah. You might pull up. All right, Josh, no problem, bro. Are we friends on PlayStation Network? If not, it's my PlayStation Network name is I'm gonna write it in the comment section so you can see it, all right? All right, that's my PlayStation. That's my PSN name. All All right. If we're not friends, just send me a friend request and I'll add you. I'm going to have the open chat. Anybody want to jump into the chat? Come through. We playing Uno tonight. All right. We playing tag teams. We playing singles matches. You know, we're going to have a good time. We're going to have a good time. All right. After the shows on Sundays, we play Uno. Last week was Monday because, you know, we had the day off from work. New Year's celebrated on Monday. But going forward, we're going to play Uno on Sunday nights right after the stream. Stream will start at 7. And, well, once football season is over, I might start the stream at 6. And then stream to 8 o'clock and then jump on Uno right afterwards. All right. I think that's going to be the game plan going forward. All right. So, but honestly, Josh, you got to come on to the show. Maybe on Tuesday, you could jump onto the show. And we could talk about, you know, your transition from transitioning out of being a Jehovah's Witness. I think that's something that a lot of people would like to hear about. And it would actually teach me. I could learn a lot from hearing what you have to say, too. So hit me up and let me know. You know, I would love to do a sit down interview with you. Also, rest in peace to Barbara Walters. Speaking of interviews, even as a child, I knew that Barbara Walters was the queen of getting those interviews. Before Oprah, it was Barbara Walters. Shout out to Barbara Walters. May she rest in peace. All right. If you growing up, when I grew up, you knew who Barbara Walters was. You know, 2020. You know. All right. No problem, Josh. All right. So then, going into Managed by Q, it taught me I had to work with a much more diverse group of people. I had to work with clients. I had to get a little bit more. I had to be a little bit more professional when it came to dealing with properties and making sure that things were secure, making sure things were staffed correctly, making sure that supplies were supplied correctly. Being a facilities manager is a different, you know, it's a completely different animal. And I was able to also help a lot of people with that job, you know, being able to bring people in and have them work alongside with me, get them jobs, make sure that they had the right amount of hours. You know, it was cool. Yo, Ashy, me and Toe rotated some cheeks a few. Yo, you got to put this in the right context now. Hold on. Knowledge. Somebody reading this. Somebody reading this and you gonna get us canceled, bro. Wait a minute, what kind of show is this? You gotta say me and Toe rotated some cheeks on Uno. You can't just leave it just open-ended like this, bro. Nah, Knowledge ain't no rookie. He not no rookie though. He not a rookie. All right. But yeah, moving to Managed by Q, it definitely switching to YouTube. All right, Laura, come on over to the YouTube. All right. Yeah, Ashley, you see Knowledge he just dropping comments out here. You know, somebody come read this in the future. Hold up, Tobin Charles Anderson rotated some cheeks. Charles got his cheeks stuffed out. Hey, yo, what's going on? Wait a minute, hold up. I ain't duffed nobody cheeks. Wait a minute, hold on. I ain't duffed nobody cheeks. Oh man. I love it. But yeah, moving to Managed by Q, it taught me, you know, a much more professional side of how to deal with a different level of clientele, just a different level of clientele, actually, on the work side and on the client side, like as my coworkers and dealing with the clients. And it definitely has helped me to this day to where I'm at now. You know, it definitely has pretty much shaped the direction of my career. You know, it's something that I love to do, you know, and it makes me happy. I feel fulfilled when I go to work. I don't feel dread when I have to get up and go to work. Thank God it's not in the morning. And shout out to my main man. Now I'm gonna tell you the best manager I've ever had, best boss, because he's not the manager, he's the boss. And he's my main man, John. He's the owner of the company that I work for now. And me and John have become the best of friends. Shout out to my man John. Like, for real. Y'all don't know the type of blessing it is to have a manager, a boss that really believes in you and will let you go out and handle business. He has put his company in my hands, and he trusts me wholeheartedly. And I love and respect him for that. And I would never take it for granted. I try to put forth my best effort for him. And we had a really successful last year, and hopefully this year will continue to be even more successful. Shout out to my man John, and also shout out to Kelly. I know they're not going to see this, but I just want to say shout out to them also. He is the best. He told me I was the best employee he ever hired, and I will say to him in return, he's the best manager, boss that I've ever had. Because he's like, Toby, what do you think we should do? And I'm like, I think we should do this. And he's like, all right, go get it done, bro. He don't ask me no questions. As long as he's a result-driven guy. As long as he see results, he leaves me the hell alone and lets me do what I gotta do. And that's the type of freedom that I need. I like to sink or swim. If things are going right, it's because I have a great team around me. If things are going wrong, it's my fault. And I need to fix it. And I like to hold myself accountable. And that's the best way to do it. Is because I know it's on me. We sink or swim because of my decisions. I'm doing the hiring. I'm doing the firing. I'm doing the training. I'm doing the ordering. I'm doing everything. Only thing I don't do is the payroll and all of that. I make sure everybody's hours is in. But as for the processing the payroll and paying people, that's where John and Kelly steps in. And getting us clients and everything. Although I help with the clients too. But yeah, he has definitely given me a freedom, and I love it. It would be so difficult for me to go back to. It would be so difficult for me to go back to. Yes, absolutely, bro. Yes, me and him. We used to have a conference call every day, and we would be on the phone, and we wouldn't even be talking about work. Till he realized, hold up, I'm paying Tove to shoot the shit with him every day. So then he cut it down. He said, yo, I'm only going to call once a week. And we talk about work, but then we get into so many other topics and so many other subjects that, like, as an introvert, that quarantine and being able to work from home was the best thing ever. I literally never want to go back into an actual office setting. I feel you, bro. Yeah, I've never liked working in the office. Never, ever. I never want to be sitting up in the office with everybody. That's not my energy. Let me get out with the people. Let me be free. Let me go out there and get things done. So I agree with you, and I feel you 100% on that one, bro. 100%, bro. And I'm a true introvert to my heart. But the thing about me is I'm not an introvert when I'm around people that I'm comfortable with. I realize that. The only time I'm not an introvert when I'm around people that I'm comfortable with. If I'm comfortable with you, I am not an introvert. Because if I'm comfortable with you, I feel like it's my duty to make sure that you're having a good time. But if I don't know you, I'm not comfortable with you, I don't rock with you like that, yeah, I'm a total 100% introvert. And you will probably have no fun around me. You will have no fun around me. Like, yo, get this little quiet guy out of here. Do you even talk, bro? Yeah, I talk when I'm ready to. Leave me the fuck alone. I talk when I'm ready to. But yeah, if I know you and I'm comfortable with you, I'm not that's the only thing that'll bring me out of me being an introvert. I love people. I just value my peace more. I need time to recharge after being around people. Yeah, I'm with you 100%. And see, people that are not introverted will have a hard time understanding that. And I had a hard time understanding it about myself when I was younger. I didn't understand why I didn't like being around people, why I felt so uncomfortable, why only, Oh, Vanessa's in the building. Vanessa, yo, I just was talking about you, Vanessa. What's going on, Vanessa? How you doing? Yo, come on over to the YouTube so you could please testify about our GameStop days. What's going on, Vanessa? That's on everything. I was just talking about you and Manny. I want you to watch this. I'm streaming live on Facebook and streaming live on YouTube. I want you to go back and watch the show, and you'll hear. I said I just finished talking about you, Manny, Eric, Rich, all of us. Kay, yo, I just finished talking about you. You need to come on over to the YouTube, WCIS1. All right, come join the community. It's all good. I'll check it out on YouTube. All right, shout out to Vanessa, aka Baby Fire, Fire, Fire. And shout out to Eric. Yo, Eric, if you in the background, I could wait outside the door. Yo, tell Eric I said what up. Vanessa and Eric was the ones that I said met at GameStop when I was the manager, and they actually got married. And she's right here on the IG right now. Shout out to Vanessa. Yes, the good old days. Shout out to Vanessa. Yeah, come on over to the YouTube, all right? I'll be streaming for maybe like another 20 minutes. All right? But yeah, it's a nice topic. We talking about, work life. So I started back with the GameStop and FuncoLand days. And I went through I chronicled the whole thing, So yeah, definitely come on over, all right? WCIS1 on YouTube. If you don't want your full Goodman out there, you're going to have to go change your name, all right? Unless you already have a AKA over here on your YouTube channel. But damn, I got so excited to see Vanessa over here. I lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, introvert. So yeah, me being introverted, it's definitely who I am. I didn't understand it when I was young, but I completely understand it now, and I love it now. I love it now. I really love it. But when I'm around people that I'm comfortable with, I take on the role of the extrovert. That's the only time. Like when I'm on this show, I'm extroverted. But that's because I'm with people that, regardless if I know y'all or not, I feel comfortable with y'all. And I feel as I have a certain level of nah, she wasn't there. I hired Vanessa. Frank was gone before that. This is when he was manager. I hired Vanessa. I hired Eric. I hired Rich. I hired Kimberly. I hired Marilise. Only people that was there from I hired Kate. No. Manny hired Kate. It was only 3 of us left from Manny's regime. It was me. It was Manny, me, Michelle, and Kay. But then once Manny left, it was me, Rich, Kay, and Eric. And then on the female side, it was Michelle, Rosanny, Marilise, and Vanessa. Actually, I still have. We was in the Game Informer magazine is in the top 10. I still got the magazine somewhere over here. I'm gonna post it. So y'all can see it on Instagram. So y'all can see it for yourselves. Yeah, but we was doing our thing. Shout out to my GameStop family. And Vanessa came in on the tail end, but yo, Vanessa, she came in and she did a great job. I hired her as a seasonal employee, and she's Manny's niece. So I was like, yo, Vanessa, I got you. Like, come on. You want to join? You want a job? Come on in. I don't have a lot of hours to give you right now, but work with me and I got you, And she came through, and the holiday season was over. Vanessa, you in the building? Let me know when you're in the building, all right? I want you to jump on the show so we could talk about it live, actually. She came in as a seasonal, and the season was over. Like the Christmas season was over. I was like, all right, Vanessa, well, next week will be your last week. Maybe, if we start getting more hours, I'll bring you back. And she was like, Tove, come on, I don't want to leave. I said, we don't got no hours left. The seasonal hours is about to go away. Once the seasonal, that was the deal. I brought you in for the season. You get all the seasonal hours, and then afterwards, she was like, nah, Toby, you got to make some time for me. I was like, all right, Vanessa, we're going to find a way. And I found a way to keep Vanessa on the squad. One of the best decisions I made. Shout out to Vanessa. Shout out to Vanessa. Great times, great times. He even said on the Instagram, the good old days. Absolutely. Oh yeah, software, etc. Yeah. That was like our competition. I think GameStop ended up buying all the software, etc. So yeah, me and you pretty much had the same. We was pretty much working in the same industry at the same time, bro. That's what that was our competition, software, etc. Because when I lost my job at GameStop, that's what I applied for, software, etc. But I didn't get the job because they were slowly going out of business at that time. So I guess it didn't make no sense for them to hire me. But yeah, that was our number one competitor. Absolutely. Did y'all have to sell subscriptions and all of that too? So tell me, everybody that's watching right now, tell me some work horror stories. I was the manager when the PlayStation dropped. Yeah. No. I wasn't the manager when the PlayStation dropped. I wasn't working at. I came in for PlayStation 2. Yo, let me tell y'all a story. I hope my main man Manny don't get mad at me for this. Let me tell y'all a story. Here's a story of a man named Manny. Here's a story of Manny and Toby. So the PlayStation 2 dropped. Now, mind you, we in the South Bronx. South Bronx. Heroes and villains in the building. What up, bro? Welcome to the stream. So this is when Manny is the manager. I'm assistant manager, right? The PlayStation 2 drops. We had people that had reserved about. We were supposed to get. We got maybe we had 12 reserved, if memory served me right. I think we had 8 reserved. I don't know, 12 or 8 reserved. But we ended up getting work horror story. Waking up every morning and still taking place to this day. I'm joking. So I think we had 8 or 9 reserved. Let's just go with 8. And we ended up getting 16. So I'm like, Manny, is this a mistake? Because they was only supposed to send us as many as we had reserved because they were scarce. They didn't have a lot to go around. So we had 8 reserved, so we figured we was going to get 8. I'm like, damn, we not even going to be able to buy one for ourselves, Manny. This is straight up on the bullshit level. We ended up getting 16. So I'm like, oh, snap. We got 16 of these things. So we had to have the PlayStations for the people that reserved them. But then we had, we in the South Bronx, so it was a lot of drug dealers and people that had a lot of money that was coming in like, yo, y'all got the PlayStation 2? Yo, I need that PlayStation 2. I gotta have it. So I'm like, damn, should I say this to Manny? Am I going to jeopardize our friendship? Am I going to jeopardize my job if I say this? I said, yo, Manny, between me and you, we could probably sell the extra PlayStation 2s that we have, the ones that's not reserved. We could probably sell those for double the price. Like we could pay, because I think they was like 400. We could say, yo, we got it, but it's gonna cost you 800. He was like, what? I said, yo, these dudes got the money, yo. We should just tell them like, yo, if you willing to pay 800, 900, we got you. But if you can't pay 900 for it, we can't do it. That way we would still be able to pay for the system, but still have like 200 a piece, $250 a piece on the top. My main man Manny said, that's a hell of an idea, Tove. Let's do it. Shout out to my main man. I said, you serious? He said, yo, I'm dead serious. I said, all right, bro. Watch me work. So the next drug dealer that came up in there, they was like, yo, my brother, what's going on, man? Y'all got the PlayStation 2? I said, yeah, but we only got them for the people that reserved them. He was like, yo, how much is the PlayStation 2? He's like, yo, it's $400. He's like, yo, I'll pay you double. I looked at Manny. I said, cha-ching. Oh, man. I had my PlayStation Battle Arena Tashidi tucked off in the cut. And I had the pre-order, but no one was getting the system if I didn't. That's on everything that I love. Mine came off the truck first. Dude, supply, demand, capital. That's the way the world works. But nobody holding a gun to their head. Hand over the money. Absolutely, bro. So I'm like, yo, Manny, you really want to do this? He was like, yo, if they willing to pay double, or if they willing to pay extra, I'm with it. I said, all right, watch me work, bro. When I tell you, me and Manny walked out of there with our own. We both had our own. We had enough money to buy our own PlayStation. We had enough to buy our own PlayStation 2s. And then we also had like an extra $400 in our pocket. So we made like at least an extra $800 that day. I kid you not. We made like an extra $800 that day. Heroes and villains, what's going on, bro? Welcome to the stream, man. Yo, I thought Manny was going to be like, what are you talking? He was like, let's do that shit, bro. I'm like, let's go, Manny. That's what the F I'm talking about, baby. We going to be rich. We going to be rich. Yo, we walked out with our own PlayStation because we put two to the side for us. And then we ended up paying for it with the money that we... We used to run game in the store. We had shrink wrap machines. I had a Connect at Foot Locker. They bring me old games and I would shrink wrap them and they'll pay for my... Woo! Damn, you had the hookup. You had the Master P hookup. All right. Everybody that's watching right now, welcome to the WCIS. We can inspire someone. OPP only promote positivity. Shout out to Waterbed Head. Shout out to Uncle DV. It's your boy, Little Fat Mushy Tove, representing the community. That's all about the unity. All right, tonight we talking about work. We talking about work relationships. We talking about mentors at work. We talking about the best boss you had, the worst boss you had, some of the worst situations you've been at work. Have you ever had to call human resources? We just talking about everything work related tonight. All right. Also, if you're watching right now, it's 8:30 right now. All right, I'm gonna stay on for 15 more minutes. All right. Right after the stream, we going up onto Uno. We're gonna play Uno tonight. So if y'all want to come and play Uno with us, make sure you come and check it out. Man, my wife used to be your boss. You used to work for your wife. All right, shout out to the wifey boss. The Dog Truth is in the building. Don't drop no bombs on him, Dog Truth. My brother. Let me tell you about my man, Dog Truth. Dog Truth was with me back in the GameStop days. You know, I definitely I pulled some strings and got my man Dog Truth up in the GameStop, but he was at the one on Fordham Road. Dog Truth is one of my best friends. You know, are you gonna stream Uno? Hell no, I ain't gonna have nobody cheating off me. I might record it. I don't know. I might stream it. I don't know. I'm not sure. I might. But yeah, Dog Truth. I've known Dog Truth almost his whole life. One of my best friends. Me and Dog Truth work together right now. When I tell you I don't know what I would do without my man Dog Truth, I'm telling y'all the truth right now. I ain't telling y'all the Dog Truth. I'm telling y'all the God's the honest truth. All right. He's my Scorpio brother, number one. So you know we already tight like glue. Number two, one of the smartest dudes that I have the pleasure of speaking to. I don't like speaking to too many people. I ain't gonna hold you. I really don't like talking to too many people. But Dog Truth is probably the person I like speaking to the most. You know? Great friend of mine. great friend, you know. And he was with me, you know, not with me. He didn't work at my store because they wouldn't let me. Well, I didn't have no space at my store, but I made sure I got him up. Yo, right on, 100%. Pleasure to know you, bro. Absolutely. You know, and his family is like family to me. You know, his family treated my Uncle Deep V Eric like family. You know, when he was going through a real tough time. You know, so you always gotta. Best days though, working at Blockbuster off 4th Ave in the Bronx. It was next to DKNY. Okay, used to work at the Blockbuster. Shout out to the Blockbuster. Don't get your block busted. But yeah, Dog Truth was with me back in the GameStop days, and he was at the GameStop on Fordham. And I think at the time, his manager, his name was Freddie. Was your manager in Fordham? His name was Freddie, right? Did you work with Freddie, if I remember correctly? Was Freddie still there? Freddie? I remember his name. Freddie Acevedo. Shout out to my man, Fred. Fred was mad cool, too. Mad cool. I wonder how Fred is doing. I might go try to look him up on Facebook. But also, Dog Truth, I mean, yo, bro, you could come and jump on that Uno with us, too, bro. It's still kind of early, bro. I mean... Just an idea, you know. Just come play some Uno. Have fun with us, bro. You know, you ain't got to be in the dark. Come to the light. Turn the lights on. All right, everybody. So, Jersey, you playing Uno with us tonight? You free to play? You good? Or you preoccupied? All right, I'm about to get up out of here, though, because, you know, I don't want to be on here too long and then try to get everybody up on Uno. People do got to get up in the morning. So, I know it started with an F. Beyond that, I don't remember. Yeah, then it was Freddie. And you used to work there with Corey too, right? Ash? I mean, Dark Truth. Damn, I ain't put out his government. I put out his nickname. Shout out to putting out his nickname. I'll try. I don't have the cooling fan yet, but I'll try though. All right, cool. So yeah, what I will say, look, if you are in charge at your job, remember the people that you work with are more important than you are. Don't let the fact that you're in charge go to your head. Treat people humbly, treat them with humility, treat them with respect, make sure that not make them feel important. Make sure that they understand that they are important. Because if you have a team, it's easier for the higher ups to replace you than it is to replace that whole team. That team is dependent on you. You know, that team is looking to you for leadership, and we should never take that lightly if you are the person who is in charge. Be fair, be kind, but also be stern, and make sure that people are held accountable and following the rules. Help when you can. If you need to roll up your sleeves and actually get dirty and help, don't hesitate to do it. People will respect you for it. People will respect you for it. Don't get caught up on being the boss. Focus on being a leader. When you are a leader, that means you will do it first. A leader does not tell someone else to do it first. A leader does it first. A boss will tell you to do it first. A leader will do it first. Make sure that he knows or she knows how to do it correctly. And then she will teach or he will teach the team how to do it and allow them to follow in your footsteps and become better than you as they build on the top of the foundation that you created when you taught them. Now they add their own attributes. They add their own mind. They add their own ideas on top of your blueprint. And that's how they become better than you. So if you are a leader, keep that in mind. If you are someone who is working and you are a part of a team, make sure you support the person that is the leader. Make sure that you support that person. Come to work to work. Don't come to work to just get paid. Put in 100% so you can get your honest pay. A lot of people come to work to get paid. They don't come to work to work. Go in, when you know that you value them, when they know that you value them, they go above and beyond for you, beyond the call of duty, because they know that you'll be in the trenches with them. Absolutely. And for the people that work for someone, don't be jealous. Don't be envious. You know, the biggest difference between you and the person who is in charge is the person in charge will be the person who is held responsible first. So support that person. Don't look down on them. Don't talk behind their back. Try to help them, especially if they look like you. Help them regardless. But come on, my brothers and sisters. If they are a minority and they look like you, help them, because we all know how hard it is for us out here. Don't make it more difficult for each other. Don't make it more difficult for each other, all right? So make sure that we help. Thank you, Laura Guitar. So make sure that we support one another, you know, and learn, you know, get a mentor, get somebody that can help you. Don't look at them and like, well, you're supposed to be the boss. You should know everything. Nobody knows everything. Everybody starts off as a novice. Everyone starts off as a novice. No one starts off as a professional at anything. Everyone starts off as a novice. So if they was able to learn it and achieve the attributes or the qualities or the mindset to move up in a company or become the boss of the company, the CEO of the company, to become very successful, don't resent them for it. Learn from them. Ask them to be your mentor. And if someone asks you, people, don't have that crab in the barrel mentality. If someone is asking you for help, help them. Help them. All right? Let me let my man Knowledge get the last word. As a program manager, I feel that I don't position my team to move above me. I've failed them. Shout out. Shout out to my man, Mr. Anderson. All right. Everybody that's tuning in tonight, thank you so much. God bless each and every one of y'all. It's your boy, Little Fat Mushy Toe, representing the WCIS. We can't inspire someone. OPP, only promote positivity. Shout out to Waterbed Hev. Shout out to Uncle DV. Shout out to the community that's all about a unity. All right. Everybody that's watching tonight, remember, I will be back on Tuesday at 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock. I'll post it on my Instagram, post it on Facebook, just to confirm the time, depending on what time I get home from work. But I want y'all to have a wonderful Sunday evening. Get up and go to work tomorrow. Start the work week off strong. Stay blessed, stay beautiful, stay positive. And I'll see y'all on Tuesday, all right? Thank y'all so much. And good night. Later, y'all.